Today we're exploring the concept of self-compassion. What is it and what's stopping us from achieving it? Judy Wright from Gateways Counselling joins us now for more on this discussion. Good morning.
Good morning, Kaylee.
So let's just start by talking about what exactly is self-compassion.
Yeah, so it's actually us practicing giving ourselves compassion and kindness, especially in times when there's distress or we're feeling distressed.
What are the benefits of having that self-compassion for ourselves?
Yeah, there's lots of them actually. So there's been about 15 years of research that has been studying people that have higher self-compassion. And what they found that those people have lower psychological distress, they actually have higher well-being and health, they take better physical care of themselves, they have better relationships, and they're actually more responsible in really tough times. And then finally what they found is that you can develop self-compassion by practicing some of the self-compassion exercises.
So it sounds great in theory, but of course there's barriers to achieving anything. What are some barriers or blocks to achieving self-compassion?
Yeah, I think one of the ones that we come up with is it really going to work? Does really, if I follow this thing, does it really make a difference? And is it going to help me? And then kind of getting through it, maybe do it a few times and think, well, it didn't change very much. So it's to kind of keep going. And then the other thing that we find is a lot of us, it's much easier to give compassion to someone else versus ourselves. We kind of feel like it's a little bit selfish. So it's to just remember that we have to practice for ourselves so that we can be kinder to others too.
All right. Well, how do we alleviate the discomfort with this process of achieving this?
Yeah, and I think it's to keep it in that frame that, it took us a while to get where we are. Our brain's been running for a while, so we need to kind of keep going with it. Small steps. If you get a little frustrated, take a day or two off. Try to keep your practice going on a daily basis. Take some breaths and just keep it in that frame that eventually over time you're going to find some change.
All right. Well, we only have about 45 seconds left or so,
okay.
But we have you here. So let's use your expertise. Guide us through a bit of this process.
Okay, so what we would do is we'd just take a really deep breath, we'd just center ourselves, and then we'd tap into three aspects. We'd imagine that we have a wise self, a strong self, and a compassionate self. And the wise self reminds us that there are things that we can't control, like our genetics or where we're born, but that we can use our brain and our thoughts to move around it. Our strong self, we can imagine that we've been through many things and we've managed them. And then our compassionate self that gives kindness to us. And then we can just ball that all together, breathe it all in, and then send that out to us today and out into the rest of our week.
A moment of calm and self-reflection this morning. Judy, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you always.
Oh,